Insecurity. Akeredolu begs women to pray for Nigeria. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, had begged Christian women to pray for Nigeria in order to save the nation from insecurity and other viruses. Akeredolu made this call during his address at the 27th National Convention of the Women Wing of Christian Association of Nigeria, which was held in Akure, the state capital. According to a statement released on Saturday, the governor tasked women across the country to utilize their fervency in intercessory prayers and numerical strength to the advantage of bailing out Nigeria from our present predicaments of insecurity. In a statement titled State of a Nation, your intervention is crucial at the moment. Governor Akeredolu charges women. Akeredolu stressed that the power of women in prayers cannot be dismissed with a wave of a hand. I plead that they join their forces together to pray to God and to help out this country, especially the state of kidnapping, rape, banditry, and killings. The statement quoted Akeredolu as saying, the governor maintained that Nigerian women cannot afford to be indifferent in the present circumstances of the nation. Therefore, he charged them to rise and be counted among the citizens, finding solution to the current phases of the country. Well, you have heard it. The thing is, but the truth is, let us not lie to each other. There are things that you do. Things that you do that really does not. The answers to this thing have been done. Do you know how many prayers have been said? Women who have been raped, women who their households have been distorted, they have lost their children, they have lost their wives, they have lost, other members of their family. People have been praying. But you know why? The problem of Nigeria is not just going to be solved by prayers. And the reason is this: God will not do for you what you can do for yourself. God has given the resources. God has given the wisdom. God has even made people make suggestions, but the government is not listening. This is beyond prayer, sir. Sincerely, to be very sincere with you, this is beyond prayers. We need the government to start being in communication with the people. Do you know how many people have given suggestions concerning what is happening in Nigeria, most especially the insecurity in Nigeria? Do you know how many suggestions have been swept under the carpet? Do you know? Okay, fine. Do you want to tell me that the unrest and the civil unrest in the southeast region, that it is spread out to solve it? No. People have said this particular administration negotiates with bandits. They kidnap people, they rape people, and they kill people. And the kidnapped ones, what did they do? They reach out to the government. And what did the government do? Okay, pay this amount. No, it's too much. We don't not have such money. What are you doing? It is negotiation. Do you know how many people have died just because this present administration has refused to take the suggestions of people? Do you know? I keep saying it. God cannot come down to do for you what you can do for yourself. Just like you're ill and you're going to be very adamant about taking drugs. The thing is, yes, God can heal you. But do you know taking drugs also can facilitate the healing? He is also the one that gave the pharmacists, the wisdom and the idea to make drugs that can cure a certain sickness. That is it. It does not take away the hand of God from it. Do you know how many people now concerning this insecurity issue have given suggestions upon suggestions upon suggestions, and at the end of the day, those suggestions were not even considered at all. They were not even considered. Women to pray, sir. Why, sir? Prayers is not a cause of insecurity. Recruit more hands to Amiteko and provide them the same weapons the terrorists are using. You will see that insecurity will disappear, sir. Yes, while this one is a beautiful suggestion, not just the Amiteko, make sure states, as in state security, you enforce them. That allows states to have their own security wing. It is going to help a lot. It will. And of course, the security operative that you have, or the security personnel, you make sure you treat them well. You cannot mount somebody to guard your building, and of course you're not treating the person well. The person will do as he or she pleases, if he or she is tempted to do so. Now that is another way now. People keep bringing up beautiful suggestions, but at the end of the day, the problem is, will this administration take it? Instead of you to put more effort in your security architecture, in which you collect monthly salary vote, you are talking of prayer. If this is how Israeli government handled their insecurity situation, they could have been wiped out from the surface of the earth. Put on your thinking cap as the state governor. Okay. Women to pray, right? Do not worry. Let all those churches in Nigeria accept their inability and accept that they never spoke with God for once and repent and confess their scams. Then women will pray for Nigeria. Nigeria is filled with evil leaders in politics and churches. The prayers of an unrighteous man is an abomination to God. Another angle. We, the electorate now, how have we contributed to this? Have you closed your mouth when you're supposed to speak up? In the face of injustice, have you looked the other way saying it does not concern me? A lot of inactions, because I've said it before, if you're a good man and you allow evil to prevail, I tell you, believe you me, you are an accomplice to that particular evil that happened to someone. That is just the truth. How do you live your life? How? As citizens of Nigeria, how do you live your life? Do you, when you see what is wrong, speak up? Do you throw away your face and say, oh, it's actually none of my business? Do you do so? Do you come out now and say, this particular thing is white when it is clearly black? Do you do such? A lot of things. Because, of course, the prayer of an abomination, the prayer of an unrighteous one or a righteous person is an abomination unto God. Okay. Forget about prayer. The leaders are the problem we have in this country. It is not everything that will solve, that prayers will solve. Until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, things will keep on going worse. That is also another beautiful suggestion. Like I said, how do we now? When I'm talking about we citizens, I'm not just talking about those that are citizens, electorates. I mean those that are also in government offices. I do not want to lose my job. So I am going to say this particular thing is good, meanwhile it is not. I am going to avoid this particular discussion so that, I do not lose my job. What are you doing? You are supporting evil by keeping quiet. Yes. So, on this particular prayer issue, sir, I'm sorry to tell you, sir, it will not work.